Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild with the random wheel challenge. Once again, let's spin for a map, and I think we actually do have to add New England Mountains on here, so let's real quickly do that. New England Mountains has been added, so it is now time to spin the wheel. Let's see what we end up landing on. Hopefully it'll be a good map, and it's Silver Ridge Peaks, so this is going to be a fun video. The Silver Ridge Peaks is one of my favorite maps in the entire game, and it's going to be nice to get back out there. Now let's see what weapons we're going to be using. Now let's spin for 4 weapons. We will see what we end up getting. We've got the 300 Magnum. That is a great weapon to have on Silver Ridge Peaks. We've got the 270, so we're able to cover most classes already. 357 will get us a few more classes covered. Can we get something to cover class 1? Yeah, technically we did. The crossbow. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one. Now let's spin for 4 sights. Let's see what we end up getting. The first one is the 3-pin bow sight, which we will not be able to use because we don't have anything to put it on. We've also got the 5-pin bow sight. Oh no, we're getting screwed on the sights. Come on. The Devani reflex. Oh no, 3 that we can't use. Can we get something that we'll be able to use on our guns? Please, just one that we can use. Oh, that's never happened before. We literally got all sights we can't use, so we're stuck with irons. Oh no. This is going to be an interesting day. Well, today's hunt is going to be incredibly tough, so let's just start out with this little black bear right there. Probably one of the few easy shots that we'll get during this entire video, so might as well take it while we can. Well, there is our first kill of the day, a level 6 black bear scoring silver. Managed to get double lung and liver, and it died incredibly quick because of that. Well, we've got a pretty good-looking mule deer buck about 100 out. We're going to try and get its attention now that we're somewhat close, so we can hopefully get it to go broadside, and that should be good enough right there. Or not. I actually don't know what happened there. We might have been a bit low, but it's really hard to say. Oh, there we go. That is a level 5 bighorn sheep. This is going to go terribly, though, because it looks like it's already alerted, which means there's probably a mountain lion somewhere near. This right here is a level 17 server, though, so that is really awesome that we managed to find ourselves a level 5 bighorn. You know, it's always the lower level servers that perform well when it comes to multiplayer hopping trophies, and this is absolutely no different. We need to try and get close to it before anything in the area possibly spooks it off, because I don't know where this mountain lion is, or if there was even a mountain lion. I guess it could have been us spooking it, but we're kind of far away, so I really don't think so. All right, there we go. We got it to move. Now, the question is, could we hit this? I don't know if we can. I think I kind of want to get a little bit closer. 150 with iron sights is a little bit too much for my liking. I think we'll try to get to about 100, maybe 75 if we can, and then take the shot on him. I believe this is the small horns, so I don't think it will make it, but I suppose there's also a chance it will. I think we got it. I think that was a good hit. Maybe not, though. Man, it's going to be tough using iron sights with the 270. I think we're going to have to wait for it to come back. I don't think it will die, but that is very rough. Using the iron sights on the 270 is not as easy as I expected it to be. So I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of moments like this today. The wind is absolutely terrible, so to be honest, I don't see us getting a second shot on this guy. I'm wondering what happened with that shot. I feel like we aimed a little bit too low. It was about 95 away. Yeah, it ended up dying, but it was about 95 away. We were zeroed for 75, and I aimed a little bit low to avoid hitting the spine. And I think we may have just missed the lung completely and hit the leg or something. It's kind of difficult to tell, but I think that may have been what just happened. Well, let's see what happened. Again, I do think that this is the troll horns. I don't think this one will make it, but I suppose it could have just barely made diamond, but I don't think it will. Oh, wow, I was completely wrong. This is the big rack, or the bighorns. That is insane. What happened there? It did go low, so it looks like I was right. It did go a bit low. I'm wondering, I think we aimed about here. Maybe a little bit low. I don't know, to be honest. I'm going to have to watch it back on the, during the editing process of this video, because I actually don't know where our aiming point was. I thought we were a little bit higher, like around here, but I guess maybe we were a bit too low. Regardless, though, that would have been a diamond bighorn, but unfortunately, we ended up screwing it up, and this is why Scarecrow doesn't use iron sights. Well, let's try to replicate that last shot with this one and see maybe what we did wrong. That time I aimed a little bit higher, and it seems like maybe we dropped it on the spot. Though it's kind of difficult to tell. I guess we'll have to walk up and see. So, that time we aimed a little bit higher, and it completely missed. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe there's something wrong with the iron sights of the 270. It almost seems like it's not hitting where the top of the front sight is. That right there is actually a pretty good looking mule deer. That's a level 4 that has a chance of making diamond. That rack can make it, though it is very unlikely that it will. But I've seen a few people get that rack to make diamond, so we're going to chase after it. We just shot a mountain lion that was here because it was kind of chasing that mule deer. And I'm hoping that it didn't prevent it from coming back in this direction. We're going to kind of walk towards it and see if we can get it to start moving towards us again. It's really unknown whether that'll actually work out, though. Well, he's finally calmed down and he actually is coming towards us, so we can probably get a pretty easy shot on this guy, provided the 270 actually goes where we're trying to aim it. Because it definitely seems like there might be something up with the 270 sights. I will have to rewatch the footage, like I said, and see exactly what's going on, but it's definitely feeling like it's not shooting where we're aiming. But we're going to try it once again and see if that's still the case, or maybe we were just missing those first shots and it was 100% my fault. But here we go. I mean, that looked good. Maybe everything's fine. I'm going to assume those first two shots I just did not aim properly because this one seems to have hit exactly where we wanted it to. Now the question is this right here a diamond mule deer? No, it's a gold. So this is the rack that I believe is one size too small. I think there is one that's slightly bigger because I know a rack that looks similar to this can break 312. But this guy unfortunately did not. We did get a good shot though. Managed to get double lung, barely missing the heart. And now that I look at it again, I don't know. Was that where I aimed? I don't know. Either way, we got it down. All right, let's try this once again at about 82 meters, this time on a level 3 mule deer. Really curious if this one is going to actually hit our target. No, it didn't. That one I know for a fact was 100% dead center of that mule deer. I'm inclined to believe that there is something wrong. That was just barely over the 0 distance and it did not hit the mule deer, even when we were aimed right on it. I don't think that front sight post is actually the aiming point. I think it's either a little bit high or a little bit low. Not gonna know until we review the footage, but it definitely is strange that none of those shots have been hitting except the super close one where it was almost impossible to mess it up. Well, let's take down something a little bit bigger and easier to hit. That way that we can use the 300 magnum and hopefully actually connect this shot, since the majority of them with the 270 have just been completely missing. And I feel like we've got a better chance at hitting it with the 300 magnum. In fact, I'm so confident that the 300 will be much more accurate that we're going to go for a very, very long range shot. And we dropped it on the spot. Just like I was saying, I think the 270 does have some issues with accuracy with the iron sights. It definitely seems like the 270's irons are not perfectly accurate at any distance above like 60 meters. Well, let's see where this shot hit. It does look like vital blood, so I imagine heart shot or maybe spine and double lung. And it was lower neck. Okay, so we did get a neck shot on it, but that was pretty much where I was aiming. Maybe a tiny bit to the right, but still a lot better and more accurate than that 270 was for sure. Let's do one more shot with the 300 on an elk just to see if that was a one-off thing or if it really is a lot more accurate. It's definitely looking like it is just a lot more accurate with iron sights. Because once again, that is a vital hit from what I can tell. Maybe spine, but still, it's at least hitting. There we go. There is our beautiful Rocky Mountain elk. Let's see where we ended up hitting. It was stomach intestine. Okay, so it was not a vital hit. We actually did miss a little bit. That was probably on me, but we're still getting better shots with the 300 than we were with the 270. Definitely think there's got to be something up with the 270's sights. I know I've said that a lot during this video, but I really think that there might be something wrong with him. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree. It does seem like the sights for the 270 just do not seem to be accurate. It seems like it's hitting completely off of where I'm aiming, but I guess that could just be me. Maybe I'm seeing things, but it definitely feels like it's off. And last but not least, we might as well go for a long shot on this black bear right here and see if we can hit a crazy shot. It looks like we hit it. And it's down. Wow, what an insane shot to end things off here. There is that black bear right there. Go ahead and grab it. We ended up getting left lung from 189 meters. That's got to be one of the better shots that we have made today. It was on the run as well, so even better. And I'd say that's a great way to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of this video was. Let me know what you'd like me to do in future videos. And also, you know, just let me know what your favorite color is or something. And I'll try to respond to as many of them as I can. That being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!